Over 130 million records from recent data breaches are currently for sale. Over the past month, a known and reputable data breach broker has been selling numerous databases on hacker forums that they state were acquired in data breaches conducted in 2020. Each of the 14 databases being sold contain different information, but they all include username and hashed passwords. Of the databases being sold, only 4 of the companies were known to be breached in the past. These are Home Chef, Minted, Tokopedia, and Zusk. The rest are new additions to the information for sale on the dark web. Google removes 25 credential stealing apps. Once Google confirmed that the alert from a cybersecurity firm was valid, Google removed 25 apps from the Google Play Store that hid Facebook credential stealing malware. Collectively, the apps had been downloaded 2.34 million times, consisting of step counters, image editors, video editors, wallpaper apps, flashlight apps, file managers, and mobile games. ZDNet reported that the 25 apps were developed by the same threat actor and that each contained malware that monitored when other apps on the device were opened. If the Facebook app was opened, the malware would place a phony overlay on the Facebook login page, sending off the credentials to its command and control center once the user entered them. DDoS botnet coder gets 13 months in prison. A 22-year-old from Vancouver, Washington, was sentenced today to 13 months in prison for creating and operating multiple DDoS botnets made up of home routers and other networking and Internet of Things devices. The U.S. Department of Justice said Kenneth Curran Schuchman, known online under the nickname of Nexus Zeta, created multiple IoT botnets, which he rented online so others could launch DDoS attacks. Justice moves slowly. This misdeed started all the way back in October of 2017. UFC at San Francisco pays over $1 million in ransom. The NetWalker criminal gang targeted the University of California at San Francisco with ransomware on June 1st, demanding a $3 million ransom. A negotiator for the university communicated with the gang, imploring them to take down the cost due to the university's financial hardships. They settled on $1.14 million. The FBI and Europol strongly advised against paying ransom demands, arguing it encourages further attacks. But UCSF felt they had no choice. The only advice I can offer is back up, back up, back up. DDoS attacks jump 540% in 2020. Security researchers reported that DDoS attacks are experiencing a tremendous surge in 2020. The first quarter of the year seeing 540% more DDoS attacks than the fourth quarter of 2019. DDoS stands for Distributed Denial of Services and basically jams up a website's function by overwhelming it with incoming web traffic. Attackers hijack other users' systems and weaponize them into a botnet to carry out these attacks. The researchers' report warns of a new DDoS trend called invisible killer. These attacks, which are concentrated attacks that fly under the radar due to being small and quicker than most DDoS incidents. Fraud King pleads guilty to stealing hundreds of millions. The Infraud organization, whose slogan was "In Fraud We Trust," ran an illicit cybercriminal operation that sold malware, stolen identities, and poached financial data until it was dismantled in 2018, when the U.S. Justice Department indicted 36 of the organization's affiliates and arrested 13 of them, including Sergei Medvedev, a 33-year-old Russian. This week, in a Nevada federal court, Medvedev pleaded guilty to racketeering and being a leader of Infraud. The DOJ holds in fraud responsible for $568 million in losses, claiming the organization's endeavor to become the internet's top spot for carding, which is buying things with stolen credit card data. That's it for this week. Stay safe. Look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye-bye.